Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. How are you? Good, thank you. So, um, I've just been watching the UN summit, um, about leaving no one behind. So, um, I was reminded of how, Jesus, one of Jesus's disciples, um, ran off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but they came back. That's right. So, it's so good to hear it from the UN. I've been rescuing refugees and survivors really long time now, and recently uh, finally a ship of some of my refugees came in, and so good to see them all, and we're all running around saying we are real, we are real. There's a people who've been excuse me attacking us and torturing us and psyops, inquisitioning us, yeah, have been trying to make us believe all our memories of the earth were unreal, all our memories of justice and the UN and laws and rights and safety and our own money and uh, deciding who we have in our house, in our flat, in our units, who we have in our lives, who we um, even the right to not be touched. It is something they tried to take away from us. That's why, yeah. Some people, it was a real point for them to. You don't like being touched. I'm gonna friggin' touch. Yeah. Yeah, as we all know, yeah. So yeah, so anyway, so all this stuff has been going on from the invaders, the Roman invaders, and the enemy, whatever they've been calling themselves, for at least 2,000 years. They're the same group who bothered Jesus the rebel, aren't they? The Roman invaders. And yeah, anyway, the Vikings are, yeah, a whole heap different names, different places they took over. They took those names on. Yeah, so so good. All the refugees and survivors I've taken in are gone to the same sort of stuff as I have. Yeah. So so glad that here and other places, the Catholics and Protestants, psyops, Inquisition, the enemy, are recognised as a terrorist group, organised crime group, and illegal and criminal, and so we're all getting much more help. One of the trickiest ways they had of protecting themselves was trying to make us all believe it was just happening to us, to each individual, and that everyone else had left, and that we were the only person left, and that nobody cared, and we wouldn't be believed, and nobody would help. And it's like it says in the Bible, one of the ways that the devil uses and tries to trick us is by trying to make us believe he doesn't exist, but he does, and the abuse he does exists as well, and other demons as well, Satan as well. Yeah, so anyway, so it's so good to see the survivors come, and so I've made friends with some people from Bosnia Herzegovina. I mean, yeah. So they're actually the ones who got in touch with the UN, thankfully, and so this is how that YouTube meeting just came about. So amazing, and when they recognised what I was saying about some of the speakers that have been picked by BTS, yeah, who are not actually a government here or representative of the people anywhere that has free rights enough to be able to pick them or not pick them as representatives. Once you recognise that the people they picked as speakers were not representative of anyone in my group, they cut them off and I think they hastily put on say something, and so that was great. So it's on YouTube too. Oh, thank you, under my Terry Cat account. Yeah, brilliant, thank you. So yeah, don't give up. I think keep being righteous, keep being loving, keep being in love with and respect. Yep. Don't give the enemy a foothold. No. And so please keep thinking down your heart to me, Terry, for whatever you need. And if I can't help you, I'll know somebody who can. So I'll be able to find somebody to help you with that. Always. The other way you can get in touch with me is if you're a bit worried about the whole thinking down your heart thing, you can always do the email thing, which is poppleterrylouise@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And everyone, they got deported. Because everyone was going, still here? What are they doing still here? So we deported them, and then they tried to do genocide again, tried to blow us up again. So now they got that war crimes against humanity on them as well, in this life now as well. Some people are so evil, they just keep doing it. I know. Anyway, gotta watch out for those ones. Private. So that one, Naomi, is shake the dirt off your feet, Jesus, right? And every time she does that, it's some place where somebody wouldn't do her evilness, her communism and other evilness, including slavery and pedophilia and rape and stuff. And she does that, and then she wherever she shakes the dust off her feet, and she goes back up on a ship. And the ship turns around, friggin' tries to blow whoever it is up. Nasty. Greg. So, are you asking where these were? I thought it was Glenn Beck. Oh, she makes sense. Yes, she has. Hello, Glenn Beck on his on YouTube. He used to be called Oppenheimer, who invented the atomic bomb and nuclear bomb. He was even in Breakfast Club with me. He was the I guess nerd. Yep. I was a basket case. You're right. And because Naomi was the princess. You're right. So there you go. Small Malta. So anyway, love everyone. I love with everyone I'm in love with. Any questions? Yeah. I love you. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I love you. I love you. That's it. So, what's mine is mine. No more loving me, bells and loving you. Can you stop doing that? You're freaking creepy. Naomi, you're creepy. But I'm not Naomi. You didn't actually succeed. I never became like you. And she was on. She was advertising on YouTube as a sex worker, a prostitute, a whore, selling sex lessons where she personally showed you how to do the sex lessons by actually having sex with people. She's charging $1,000 a hit. What's the price? A trick, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Happy overscore, God is with you. And force be with me, force be with you.